Hi everyone. Since Warlords of Draenor cinematic reveal, I've seen a lot of people in 9gag and YouTube complaining about why there is no Warcraft 4, since the trailer is so similar to the death of Grom in Warcraft 3. Well, I'm not going to include everything I've seen in the comments, but I'll do my best to explain to you what was going on. Some people said in the comments that Warcraft 3 is now happening in WoW, others saying that WoW is a revamp of Warcraft 3. This is all wrong in every way possible. The true reason why there is no Warcraft 4 is only one, and that's World of Warcraft. Yes, some people actually think that WoW is just a story from Warcraft 1 through Warcraft 3. Others just see it like an alternative reality. But the truth to those people that stopped their adventure through the Warcraft universe in Warcraft 3 Frozen Throne is that the World of Warcraft is the true Warcraft 4. There is even a feature where you can click to walk like an RTS. After Frozen Throne, what happened is simple. The Alliance and the Horde had fully formed and the cycle of hatred began again. Assault of Blackwing Glare, Rise of the Blood God, and Ankirai happen, revealing more secrets of Azeroth itself. At the end of Vanilla WoW it came Shadow of Necropolis with Naxxramas featuring Kel'Thuzad and what he made after Warcraft 3, and then came the expansions of Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King, that I consider them to be the aftermath of Warcraft 3. Because much of the lore in these expansions are consequences of Warcraft 3 and Frozen Throne events. Then came the Cataclysm that I consider being the true sequence of Vanilla WoW, featuring more of Azeroth itself as an open world again, but this time with a big character that we haven't seen since Warcraft 2, Deathwing. But Cataclysm has something interesting. Cho'Gall, the leader of Twilight Hammer, was in times a member of Gul'dan's Shadow Council, but during the Lich King he was trying to resurrect Cthulhu from Ankirai, but ended up fusing with it, coming back in the Cataclysm when we killed him once and for all for the good of Azeroth. Cho'Gall will be on the Warlords of Draenor as well, but being his alternative reality self and not the Cho'Gall from our reality. That one is dead, you know. Mists of Pandaria is another one that most of the people doesn't get why it came to be. It was insulted and discussed by some players of WoW without even thinking. There are so many players in WoW that didn't play the Warcraft games too, so they obviously didn't see why Pandaria exists. So they said that it's just a way from Blizzard to leave the game more appealing to girls and little kids. But in my opinion, that's all an excuse to not think. You see, in Warcraft 3, when you are in the campaign Founding of Durotar with Rexxar, he comes across a Pandaren called Shen Stormstout, and he even refers he comes from Pandaria.
Ah, greetings, my friend. I am Chen Stormstout, humble brewmaster of Pandaria. I have traveled the wide world, searching for rare, exotic ingredients to use in my special brews. After all, good ale can solve all the problems of this world. Don't you agree? Say, if you're free, I could use your help in locating some special ingredients for my latest brew. If you find the items on this list and bring them back to me, I'll let you sample my masterpiece. Perfect. Perfect! These are just what I needed. Here, try a sample of my latest creation.
What the hell is that stuff? Are you trying to kill me?
Perhaps it needs some refinement. After all, we must learn to crawl before we can run. Don't you agree? Well, now that my brew is complete, I can experience more of this strange, rugged land. Would you mind if I tagged along with you, warrior?
Not at all, Chen. But my path is a perilous one.
Ah, my friend. I found that no path is too perilous when doused with strong drink. Off we go!
And in the story about the Titans, it said that one of the old gods was killed during the battle. Well, that old god was in Pandaria and was called Yasharash. Only his heart remained and was later fused with Garrosh. Now, in Warlords of Draenor, we know that Garrosh got back to the past, a past even earlier than the first Warcraft, but he didn't just got back in time. He also has gone to an alternative reality, so as you can see, the story goes on. Much events of Warcraft novels don't apply in this expansion. The story is always continuing. During the Warcraft games, it was nothing more than the founding and the forging of Azeroth by life in it. Cities were under construction, the Horde and the Alliance weren't fully shaped, and we didn't even knew the individual stories of many characters in the game. For that, the game had to be an RPG, so it could be more focusing on the story. The Warcraft universe is expanding, but at the same time our principal world is already shaped. For that there is no point on a Warcraft 4 existing. Now the Warcraft story is more focusing in individual and anonymous heroes coming from both factions than character already known for the events occurred when Azeroth was still being formed and conquered. If there will be a Warcraft 4, I am no one to say no. Blizzard is the one that writes the story, but in my opinion there is absolutely no point in another RTS game. That's it everyone, thank you for watching, subscribe and hit like if you really like my videos, and have an awesome one, and I will see you in Azeroth.
Our bond is iron. Our will unbreakable. Who will stand against us?